concerns.
You're not my family. They are. You only gave a damn about me because you wanted that serum.
But I can share it with you. Just imagine, the two of us, free to be ourselves without fear. You are strong. We can be even stronger together.
I'm strong because I have people in my life who actually care about me.
Do you?
Temperature's rising.
What's happening? Is everyone okay?
I think so.
A little help. Let's just go. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Our dad. He was here, but I lost him.
We'll get him back. Together. You're not alone anymore.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 5 Episode 7, which essentially was an episode about Caitlin Snow's father, who is Icicle. So let's get into the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So we're now up to episode 7, and we had a nice little Easter egg / teaser when a Meta ordered a Zoom drink from Jitters, and as we obviously know, Zoom will be in the anniversary episode 100, which was confirmed by the voice actor at MCM Comic-Con a few weeks ago, which is pretty cool. And there's some cool details coming up about the episode. I'll be doing a video about that later in the week. So Cicada actually kills this Meta because the dagger notifies him if a Meta has just walked by him, but not before she slices him up and cuts him open. So essentially the most part of this episode was spent around building a narrative that Caitlin's father is actually good, when realistically he's just Icicle, who will most likely turn into a villain. But they do unlock the key to getting Killer Frost back. So the main narrative of this episode was Killer Frost versus Icicle, or Icicle versus Team Flash. So that was pretty cool. So they're getting closer to finding out who Cicada is. Ralph and Cecile figure out who exactly he is, and they find out, they narrow it down to 3 people, and they've hit the nail on the head. And we now know, well, we obviously we knew this from the start, but Team Flash has narrowed down that Cicada is actually a father, and that is why he hates all Metas, because the day he got his powers, the day that accident happened, is the day his daughter got hurt. Presumably, well, that at least it kind of hints to that. But what is interesting is Caitlin's father's been in hiding, or at least the alter ego has been in hiding since before the first season of The Flash, which is very cool, I think, in many ways. So now Nora Allen is a fanboy of her mother after she's seen her mother jump off a building. She wants to help, she wants to work with her mother, but her mother does her reporting work as a solo gig. And it's essentially kind of cool because there's a bit of a reference to last season when Iris became a speedster, you know, when everyone went mental, and she taught a trick, and it was a kind of an Easter egg towards the scene in season 1 where Barry had to run really fast around the water. There's always a reference of a reference of a reference in this show. Most comic book based shows do really seem to like their references. So also in this episode we found out that Joe West wasn't around again, but obviously we know officially he's hurt his back during the kind of break, so he's not going to be around for a bunch of time. And it appears due to the post-credits scene or the end tag that Cicada is getting stronger because of these cuts he's getting. So they're not really following the comic book origin, because obviously in the comic books he was immortal, he killed all these metas and it helped him, he kept his immortality. So they're not really following the comic book storyline to a T, but I think it will change throughout. So at the moment I still don't believe that Cicada is the overall villain. There was a lot of filler in this episode. This will be a shorter review than normal. Not a lot really happened. I guess you could just say they teased up Zoom at the start of the episode. We found out a bit about Cicada. It looks like next week's episode is actually going to be more of a kind of origin story for Cicada, although they've made it look like Barry Allen dies again. We see at the end of the trailer, Nora is holding Barry yet again. Why do they keep making it look like Barry Allen is going to die? And it's pretty cool that we're not got the salted kind of behavior between Iris and Nora, that they're friends now. She looks up to her mother because her mother is a badass in this time. We found out that obviously Team Flash have narrowed it down to who Cicada is. Cicada's getting more powerful. Killer Frost is back out. They used a dampening device that was given to Cecile last season in order to allow her to kind of control her abilities better. So they're going to be using that with Caitlin, or Katie as she's now called, I guess, so that Caitlin can talk to Killer Frost, so it looks like she's having a conversation with herself, which is going to be pretty funny in like theory. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit more Killer Frost. The show has had a massive hit in terms of how good it is when Killer Frost isn't around. The same could be said about Vibe, because Vibe's getting pretty boring because he uses his ability, it hurts him sometimes but not other times. Bit inconsistent, but this episode was much better than last week's train wreck of an episode. That's why I didn't review it, because I didn't really like it. So anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment for all the best, latest and greatest DC and Marvel news. I will be doing more Flash videos. I know I've said that in the past, but I will be getting more on the Flash videos. They're just going to be shorter than my regular kind of Flash videos from last season. If not a lot happens, there's not a lot to talk about. Anyway guys, let me know, how is everything going to play out? Do you think Cicada is the overall villain? I still don't think he is, because he just doesn't appear strong enough, but maybe he is. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in that next video very soon. Catch you later.